we are back at the fort here, chapter 11. We're doing quite well. So, chapter 11 is going to be read to you by Miss Budd, who is head of Year 8. Enjoy.
The chamber deep beneath Fort Grange was filling up fast with the tired and wounded. In just the space of a few days, they had managed to save hundreds of animals from Camp Browndon. Yet there was still no sign of Doris or any of the Dohen Institute of Ladies, Agatha's old friends. "You will continue, won't you, Lucius?" asked Agatha. He placed a reassuring paw on her shoulder. "Of course, my brave friend." "Don't worry, lassie," said Morag. "Jasper will take care of it for yous." She stood in the doorway of the chamber with her arm placed over Jasper, the village woodpecker, to demonstrate her absolute faith in him to finish the job. Agatha did not reply, and turned to survey the chamber and the hundreds of animals she had already liberated. "I won't force him," said Agatha as she watched Floppy chatting to the animals in the chamber about his recent adventures. "Aye, we don't expect you to," replied Morag. "But you expect him to follow me nonetheless." Morag did not respond as she knew Agatha was right. Agatha broke the silence between them with a sigh and walked over to Floppy. "Walk with me, Floppy," said Agatha. Floppy happily obliged, hopping over to her. "Can you tell me what our mission is?"
"Yes, I can, Aggie. It's to be as quiet as mouses," he said excitedly as they walked the tunnels. "We climb on a very long rope to the other side and we duck down really low so no one sees us, and we be as quiet as mouses. We then find a really old magical wooden acorn and bring it back to Gosport. But it's a secret acorn, isn't it, Aggie?"
Agatha smiled to herself. She hadn't realised how much he did indeed understand. "Yes, that's right. It's a secret mission."
"Thought so," said
Floppy, nodding. He scratched his ear with his back foot. "It's also a dangerous one."
"But I'm brave, aren't I, Aggie? I'm a white rabbit."
"Yes, that's right, but even the bravest get scared." Floppy thought about this for a second, his foot still in the air.
"That's why they're brave," he concluded.
Agatha was amazed at his wise words. "We don't have to do this mission, Floppy," she said.
"His Majesty the Geyser is a bad animal, and bad animals shouldn't have magic acorns."
"Why not?" asked Agatha, wanting to know if he truly understood.
"Because he's greedy and unkind, and I don't think animals should be unkind to each other. I don't like it, I don't."
"So, if we do this mission and retrieve the Ark, we stop Geyser from getting his paws on it?"
"Yes,"
replied Floppy, as though he was teaching her.
"And the world will be kind again. You see, lassie, if we all play a small part, the bigger our kindness can be."
"And if we should die?" asked Agatha, annoyed that he'd clearly been influenced by Morag.
"We shall die with honour and kind hearts,"
he declared, puffing his chest out as they made their way back to the chamber through the maze of tunnels. Late afternoon was approaching fast, and the Portsmouth smog was still mixed with sulphur from the Guildhall raid that morning. Hertha and Berry could hear the bustle of the geyser trucks and personnel on the floor below and the surrounding area. "The Red Witch has a lot to answer for. We were safer in the prison," said Berry, chewing on a dried earthworm from a stash he had in an old tobacco tin. He offered some to Hertha, who wasn't interested. She was once more studying the cloth given to her by Lucius that she had pulled from her boot. "And I'm getting cold," continued Berry. "She said, 'Look up and follow your nose,'" said Hertha. "Well, all I see is a geyser flag, and I'd give anything to smell some food instead of this rancid place." Hertha held the cloth up by its corner and allowed it to blow in the wind like the flag before them. The sea air was pushing it northwards. She turned round, kneeling low, and peeked over the parapet towards the lighthouse. She caught a glimpse of the weather vane mounted at its highest point. But it wasn't a ship, as she assumed it would be. No, it was a fox. "A fox?" she murmured as she lowered herself back down to sit on the floor again with her back to the parapet. She began reading the riddle again. "By design to aid our task, travels the direction of our path. A mighty ship of glory be, forged above the windy sea. Move first, the fourth, elude deceit, and follow thee. Serves to glory those in need."